I'm gonna go looking for some fuel. There is a... oh, what do you call it? There's a highway that I've come home on, and I think it had a lot of burnt out cars, but I do think that there may have been some working ones. I'm not entirely sure of that, but if the cars aren't burnt out, if they're all just like jam-packed and clogging the road and broken down and smashed and stuff, they might have fuel in it. So I want to go investigate that. It's gonna be pretty hard to get like a car to go down there, and I think I was gonna take the Spiffo van for that. I don't have a lot of fuel in it. I think I've got enough, but only because it's got the trailer on it. But then again, like, as long as I can fit all the fuel, like all the full fuel cans in the van, I shouldn't need to take the trailer. Mostly I'm just concerned about not being able to turn around. Although I could cut down some trees while I'm there, but I don't know if you can drive over that. We're going to find out. That's one thing we're going to find out. But I'm so going to miss being able to play like RimWorld for a week. And I already really miss getting to play Diablo 2 since it hasn't been in like rotation for like half a month. That really sucks. But yeah, Zomboid's one of those ones where I can start a fresh game and I can jump in and it's not that much different. But I do kind of like my progressive existence. That is nice. Now she's got damage. I don't... oh, there we go. I was going to say, I'm like, why can't I see my time? Just took her a hot minute to load in. It is almost night time. I'm pretty sure... where'd my fuel can go? Is it on me? Yes. Okay, thank God. I thought for a second there it had disappeared too. And I'm like, oh, please don't do the thing. Please don't disappear my shit. Oh, that would be so frustrating. But no, I've got it on me. I'd love to like get her cleaned up and stuff. I want to put some fuel in this one. Because it's the only one that doesn't have fuel, I think. Pretty certain it's the only one that doesn't have fuel. Because that one had like a spit in it, I think. That was not much. Just unequip that for a second. Has that still got any fuel in it? No, okay, so... alright, let's have a quick look at this one. I thought I had a lot more in that can than I did. So it's a bit of a surprise to me. Let's see. You have 5%. Okay, well, 5% still lets me move it if I want to. Now, all of these I'm working on except for my Spiffo one, obviously. My Spiffo one's good. I brought home the taxi, and I moved these couple of cars over here. So I should also get rid of that as well. Hey, Nyanskis. Welcome in. What are you doing? I probably fucked that up again. Ah, man. I'm just fucking bad with names. Yeah, what are you up to? I did move this one down here. This one is in good condition. I took a bunch of screenshots. I did very briefly log in and take a whole bunch of screenshots. So there is that. I also gotta take all this shit out of here. I know she's exhausted. Backwards? Alright. It just reminded me of, there is a episode of, I don't know if it's Futurama or Simpsons, whichever, where like the aliens are like always twirling towards freedom or something like that. Anyway, that just reminded me of that really quickly. It kind of gave me a bit of a giggle. I want to leave the hose in here. I do need to take all of these out. The steak knife could stay. Now, I don't think I need a jack. I think we're good for tires. Where'd my screenshots go? I don't need any... maybe one tire. Hold on. Let me just open them all up, because if I don't open them all up, I'm going to scooch between them, and then I'll lose what I'm looking for. Please tell me that didn't just open up one image. Oh, you failed PC. Can't open... Serious? I'm trying to open up all my screenshots, and it's like, you know what we should do? Is just not, like, open only one. Let me just click on them all. I'll just open it up manually. Alright. I know it's getting darker in the game and I've got to be careful of that. But I can open up that many before I can't see shit. Hold on. Talk about the pest control van. Pest control van? Hold on. I've got images blocking shit. I don't think I have a pest control van. Since I don't know about, maybe don't mention it. Because I'm not too sure what you're referencing. I need to put the empty gas cans in here. Also, welcome in, TSV. Every time I say out, like, letters, my brain immediately craps itself. And I just, like, automatically lose the ability to, like, speak for a second. It's great. Is that pest control van? I think that there is. Because I think I had one once. But my person that had it died. So, yeah. These are all my cars that I've stolen. I'm trying to get fuel for them. I'm also just trying to bring shit inside at the moment. And she needs to rest, so I guess we gotta... I think I got a torch. I should be able to find my way to the room, but I don't wanna mess it up. Did she just... Oh, the light ran out. Did it? No, it's alright. I just went up against the door. Alright, let's have her sleep for the moment. I know she's absolutely exhausted. It looks like a pest control van in game. What, the Spiffo one? It's a nice vehicle to have in an apocalypse, but let's sleep in that some bitch. Well, alright, so she's hungry, she's weary, she's carrying too much stuff. I don't currently want to try to find a home in my house for everything I've got, so I'm just kind of gonna drop a lot of it. I shouldn't probably take 2 drink bottles, but we'll see. I can go on the floor now. So van is the easy van to get, I think. Oh yeah, there's heaps of them that I've found. I should probably eat first. I do have food in the car. It's travel food. It's like, I don't want to take it out because I'll eat it later. There is nothing right there. What else have we got? I have like all kinds of food around the house. But I'm looking for something that's more of like a meal. Like, I'd love to give her like the mac and cheese, but I don't want to waste the time trying to cook that. Yeah, she can have that. Just grab, open that up. I'm also trying to make her lose weight as well, so I don't want her to eat too much, but I know she's on red at the moment, so I should probably fix that because I think she might be dying from it. Or just in general from carrying like a jack and tire iron and wrench and shit. I don't know what's in her backpack. I have not checked. Yeah, go drink all that for the moment. And the old painter's van, it's on. I found a painter's van so far. It had clay in it. It was weird. It was weird to me because I'm like, I know that this is for like pottery and all sorts of stuff, but like, I don't need it actively. I'll also just see if I've got some antidepressants for her because she's pretty miserable. And I do not know yet how bad that affects her ability to do anything. But I don't really want her to die on this adventure. I also don't want her to be super tired. Painkillers would probably be a good idea. Do I even... Hold on a second. I haven't got a lick of medical on me. Oh no, there they are. I was going to say, I'm like, I thought I had bandages. Okay, no, I found the bandages. That's fine. Okay, so she's had a bit of food. I'm down to only like nightsticks and stuff. I'd really prefer to have like, you know, a proper weapon that stays in this fucking slot, but it won't stay. Let's have you drink this too. If you ingest enough variety of food, it should count as an interesting meal. I don't know about the dehydrated stick. That will probably make her hungry, although that would be a good thing to take with us. Can you eat like half of it? I don't know if you'll take it with us. Okay, she's mostly got food okay. I do need her to do exercise before we go. Not that I want her to be exhausted fighting zombies, but I do need to try to get her to do a little bit of exercise every day. So most of these things I'm going to go put back in the car so she'll have that weight off. Actually, I probably do have to kind of stay here for a little bit just because I've got to check if we've got books and shit to read. I haven't been home for a while, so... Well, I've been home working on the cars, but I haven't been home. You know, that's the best way to kind of put that. With the empty bottle. A whole bottle of sauce. I know, right? I look at that too, and I'm like, that's gotta be horrible. Because, like, I don't know. Like, it's not like it would be the worst thing to drink, but it would definitely be one of those, like, starvation kind of meals, you know? You gotta want to be able to eat it to have it, kind of thing. I do want to take the crowbar because that's a good weapon. I want to put the nightstick in here, the tire iron, and the wrench for the moment, and the jack. I can once she's finished. I'm going to keep that drink for the moment. She still hasn't hit on it, but eventually we'll siphon some of it. Okay, so we've got the, like, necessities, which is great. I kind of do want to leave one of these drink bottles in the van. I know we've got the lime soda thing, but it's fine. You know, in here, I've got a bunch of extra stuff that I couldn't quite carry. I don't know if I can carry those wheels or if I'm going to have to put them on the ground. I might have to put them on the ground. Yeah, the fuck you guys been up to? It's been a weird week for me because I've been awake during the day for like most of the week, which is weird for me. And then I've been struggling to sleep at night because I'm normally awake at night. So I've been in like this weird purgatory of a week kind of thing. Yeah, it's been something. I also don't know if I really want that many tires inside. But, yeah, this weekend, pretty much from this weekend, I have, like, rigging on the Avatar to do. And then I've got some actual rest, like, next week, which would be nice. And, yeah, first day back will be RimWorld instead of this. So shit's already moved all over the place. All right, let's chuck those back in here. I don't know if I put the tire iron in there or if that's a spare. I don't know. All right, so she's only like a little bit hungry. I don't know if I've fully cleared out the car. Let's find out. If I haven't taken the tire iron, if that's a spare, that's fine. I'll just leave it inside the house. Give me those. I don't think I can carry both. I don't super want to have like 50 tires. I think I was storing some in that van. I think I was storing some of the car parts in here. Yeah. I should have probably just put some in there. I have got a fuel tank in the middle of the driveway. I put in here for the moment. Because at some point I'll drive this somewhere and just like dump it. I could have also stored this shit in the Plonkies van. It's out front, but I haven't done it yet. I'm pretty sure I stole the stuff off the Plonkies van. Okay, so no, this is my only tire iron, so throw that in there. I don't think I need bits and pieces from cars, but it wouldn't hurt if I'm going to take the fuel to potentially also take like, you know, engine parts and stuff like that to repair things. Okay, so she's got 5 gas cans. I used to have like 13. When the game did like a refresh at one point, when the generators update happened, it basically got rid of like over half of my supplies, which is kind of shit. And I lost a whole heap of stuff, which means that there's probably a lot of stuff that I'm just not going to be able to like replenish locally. I do have a tent there, but I'd rather sleep in the car if I'm going somewhere. Alright, I don't think there's anything in there. I'm just having a quick look around, just to see if there's anything I want to take with me. And then I'll check the books. I did, like, get, I don't know, rocks and plants and stuff with the view of making a fire at some point. Hey, Cleaving. What you up to? Nice stream. How long have you survived yet? Probably the longest life has been about maybe 24 days, give or take in game. Her current life is at 21 days. But this particular run, we're up to December. So, like, I've had a few lives. I don't think I actually put which life we're up to. Hold on, which one is she? She's life 13. This is life 13. So, yeah. I also don't know if I just dumped the hose on the ground before out here. Let me have a quick looky-loo. But yeah, welcome in. What are you up to? No, I must have left the hose in the car. That's fine. Okay. So I'll have a quick look for books and then I'll see if I can get her to do some exercise. Improved flashlight. She just make lantern. Okay. I actually haven't stopped to read these before. It makes armor. I don't need that stuff just yet. I mean, I do, but I don't need it right now. There's a... Hello, where's this gun club? Can I read that? I remember seeing this as a flyer and I didn't look at it. Or maybe I didn't look at it at all. Oh. Oh wow, that is super, super far away. I do expect that at some point in time, because like this town is mostly out of resources. I haven't done every single house, but I've done quite a lot of them. And I've done the town. And I do think that this will like run out of resources eventually. I'll have to move. Right? And when I do, that's going to be a bitch because I'm going to have to like walk between places and take my cars and shit. But yeah, that's a later problem. What else can I find? Let's see. I haven't done first aid. I could read that. It shouldn't take her too long to read some stuff, but I do want her to do exercise first. I haven't bothered with carpentry this time round. Every time I try to get like to level 3 to be able to get the water catcher, I just die. So I haven't bothered. I don't need welding, pottery. I do want to see if I can do more advanced mechanics, though. I also don't know what I have in maintenance. What skill is that? Is that a specific skill? That's actually a legitimate question, if anybody knows, or if that's like carpentry or something. I got mechanics, metalworking, masonry. Oh, maintenance. There it is. Oh wait, maintenance is for weapons? What the fuck? It is a skill, yeah. That's wild. I didn't actually know that's under that stuff. It's like I'd like to fix up my my baseball bats at some point, but it's like you need, I think, glue and duct tape or like fucking nails and stuff. I have a shit ton of nails. We've got plenty of nails around the place, but yeah, I haven't tried because either she hasn't had the skills to be able to do it, or I haven't just done it, I guess. All right, let's get you to exercise first before I forget, because I'll fucking forget again. Let's get you to do... You done squats, did burpees recently. Let's do burpees again. And get you overweighted with everything. Now, I have not actually been super paying attention to her weight. I don't know if this suggests... I'm assuming that this arrow direction suggests that it's going up or down. And that's what I assume that is. Somebody can comment on that if you want. Yeah, she's hot and sweaty now. Repairing doesn't have anything to do with repairing baby. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. What is this? Oh my god, we have a blip of regularity. Holy crap. Improve strength and fitness when... Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. We were looking at her fitness and stuff, and these were like massive numbers. Yeah, no, that's right. That's why I couldn't see if she was improving. Okay, since we're at home for a little bit longer, I'm just gonna see if I can like make her do a little bit more. I know it's gonna make her sweaty and hot. I'd just like to see if I could get her to do some like push-ups and maybe the squats as well. Just go for like a full set today because I've made her do like one of each every day, but she's about to sit down and read for like the rest of today. So if she's going to be sore and weakened by it, I'm not worried about it. Every time she ever does exercise, typically speaking, not on this life, but typically speaking, what happens is we go outside and then she gets muscle fatigue as I get approached by a large group of zombies and she dies. So I don't make her do exercise very often. But because I've got a problem where she is craving a lot of food lately, that's a problem for me because I don't have a lot of food. Like, we lost a whole heap of stored food. And while we did luck out and we got that one grocery store, I haven't really gone out of town for a while. So, yeah. When she's done with this, I'll sit her down. She can have a rest. Where's a health thing? I don't care for her to, like, super duper lose weight. Getting a bit of strength up would be pretty cool. Can you rest on that? Yes? No? I'm not sure if these are blocking that side or not. What's up, Phoenix? What are you kicky-footing at me? Okay. All right. Phoenix and my cat. He's just come in, announced himself, and then done some kicky-foot. You know when, like, cats, like, I don't know, lift a paw and then they flick it kind of thing? That's what kicky-foot is. So he just came in and kind of did that. He also has now adapted to the new heater. It took like a good week, but he has found the perfect little spot between the heater and the bookshelf. And so he just like nooks up between there and it ends up being like super roasty for him. So he has commenced roasting of his beans and stuff. Like with the previous heater, it just... like, he has to come up and he kind of, like, puts his face near it to see if it's on without touching it to kind of get the gist of, is there heat coming off this? Because there's no way to visually see, like before. It is getting too dark to read, but that's okay. Let's send you to bed. I know you are hungry. I was going to say, I'm like, why the fuck is that room so bright? And then I realize I have a window open in here and I'm like, that shouldn't be there, but that's fine. I thought I guess I took it off in one of the lives. I barricaded all the windows and it made it super dark inside, and then I unbarricaded the windows. I'm pretty sure that bedroom stayed barricaded. Oh, see all that muscle strain, Jesus. All right, it is super dark and I assume that you've woken up because you are probably starving. Where's your flashlight? It's empty. Okay, there should be batteries just down over here. Yep, there's one. Can I have one of those? Hit that up. Throw a battery in there so we can see. I know that you're probably dying from... I love that I know where shit is on the ground here. I love it. Okay, so your water is probably depleted and I don't have... I might have water, maybe. Yes. Okay, grab 2 more for the moment. That gets your water done. I gotta boil up some water at some point. We did a boil and we could doing a boil again. Can you eat the other half of that? I'm gonna just see if I could walk you around the kitchen and just find some different food for her. I was just about to say that I love how you know where the piles are. I used to have one collectively massive pile here. And I had a really big one in the other room too, where the fireplace is. But all of that got deleted when the Fire Nation... Sorry. I'll shut up. No, when the game updated, it completely wiped all the supplies that I had on the floor around the house. And yeah, it's not great, but... I had to take the time to put everything away because a whole bunch of my storage and stuff was empty. Like, I'm not sure where anything is in the kitchen because, I'll be honest, I've just been chucking stuff in random cupboards for a while. But, like, all of these were empty, so I had to manually refill those. I didn't have any of my backpacks or anything, so I found and put away more. This is the newest supply that's come in that's mostly car stuff. I'll probably end up putting it in that black van. I have a couple of burnable things, some extra keys on the ground, a calculator I need to pull apart. These are kind of still junk piled because I didn't lose everything in them. I did lose like the stuff out of one. This one's fully empty. I think I lost it out of like maybe two. Yeah, that one's half, like almost all gone. So I lost a lot of shit. But this room had like 900 odd nails just poured out on the ground. They came in boxes and I was like, for shits and giggles, what happens if I just open it on the floor? And yeah, that's what happens. And I still have like a couple of batteries and stuff and bits and pieces in here because I haven't put it away. I brought that in when one of my people were dying, but it was like the best I could do. I'll just get you to turn off your flashlight. It might still be too bright. Actually, you know what? I could get her to exercise again while she's got all of her stuff off before she starts reading again. Let's go again. I wasn't intending to do like a back-to-back day of exercise, but yeah. Either way, I've got like at least 17 odd batteries in one of those boxes in there. Like I did try to take the time to organize where all my shit was. I think it comes from playing 7 Days to Die. Like I'm just used to like organizing my shit because at one point with 7 days, you never used to be able to organize your boxes, and then you could kind of like auto sort them in one of the updates. And when auto sort came out, you just had to walk up to a box, put whatever you specifically wanted in it, and then forevermore you just had to walk up and hit the autofill. And it would automatically take whatever was in your inventory and put it in there. Obviously, this doesn't do the same kind of thing, but if I see similar stuff in a box, I know to put shit in that box. Plus, I would like to get to a point where she can kind of actually do a few of these, which is really, really cool. I also do think, now I don't know if this should be part of the main game or if this is like a DLC thing that, well not DLC, but like a mod that people could probably add in. But like, I do think that where you've got like barbells, dumbbells, stuff like that, I think you should have the option to be able to fill up like a 2-liter like drink bottle with water and or do exercise with that and or do that with like sand. I also learned something really cool. So if you want to make like the drink bottles even heavier, you go water, then sand, and then you go water with sand, and it makes it heavier still. And I thought that that would be something that could be used in this game for like non-equipment weightlifting. I also did suggest that like when you walk around and you're carrying like seriously weighed down shit, I think it should contribute towards like weight loss and fitness on your character. Well, she's lost a kilo. Nice. Good on her. I think organizing is ingrained in my DNA. Yeah, I kind of get that myself too. Okay, so she's not doing bad for food or anything. We'll plonk her ass back down. And we'll get her to... I think she was reading that one. Get her to try to finish what she was reading. When she's done with that, I'll get her to see if she'll read that. We'll see how we go. It's the same with hating red noodles, my character. I just expect that they're going to be red on my characters. Because, like, I'm still adapting to whatever the fuck they are. And how to resolve them. And stuff. Like, most of the time she's unhappy or uncomfortable because she's either got blood or dirt or something's making her unhappy. Like, I don't know what to do in the house specifically to cheer her up. Like, we did have a little deer skull on top of the fridge at one point with a party hat on it. That was pretty festive. But that obviously wasn't contributing. Although she seems to be a lot more uncomfortable and upset now that we don't have that, because that also went in the update too. So, yeah.